welcome back to Chaos and NoaH, where we continue the Ayase run! Woo! Hello, hello everybody, welcome back! Oh my god, oh my god! The last truth, it was so cool. We actually had so much like romance and shit. Oh my god, between Takumi and Ayase, and she's like absorbing people's D-swords, and she has her book, but the book is like blank for some reason, but I don't know, it still might be a real book because it might be like only like awakened Gigalomaniacs can see it, and she really is just predicting absolutely everything. Oh my god. I just hope they can come out of this okay. I hope we get somewhat of a happy ending. I think her taking the D-swords like doesn't necessarily mean everyone else is dying. I don't think it means that, because as Rox pointed out last time, when Sena and Kozupii died, their D-swords disappeared, and here the D-swords are very much there. I still have zero idea how Ayase was able to get fucking Nanami's D-sword. How the fuck did that happen? And she also beat Rimi in combat somehow. Like, what the fuck? Dang, because Rimi, I think, was super strong. But, hello, Exec, welcome to the stream. So we're just gonna have to see how this goes. She has, hello, Nagitona, welcome to the stream. We have 2 more D-swords to absorb, which is just Sena and Kozupii. Shibuya was hardly a 5-minute train ride from Yoyogi. But due to the earthquake, all public transport was on halt. Hello, Saya, welcome to the stream. The railroad had been torn to shreds, meaning there was no way it was going to be restored within the day. So we were forced to walk. Something that was way harder than it sounds. The road was full of holes and rubble from fallen buildings. It was constantly in our way. It was difficult to even walk in a straight line. As a result, the trip back to Shibuya Station ended up being a 3-hour struggle. That sucks. The surrounding area had been completely annihilated. Almost all the buildings had collapsed. Countless bodies were strewn out all around us. They were so pitiful I couldn't stand to look at them. There were also a number of people still alive. Some like us, just wandering around along in complete shock, while others were crouched by the rubble waiting for help to arrive. And of course, there were many people clinging on to dead bodies as they bawled their eyes out. Even though they had survived, they all still seemed dead, like the trauma had drained them of any ounce of life they'd once had. Terrible odor of blood and dust filled the air, making even the act of breathing completely unbearable. Was this Gladiol's doing? Was Gladiol the name of the earthquake, maybe? No, it's either the Council of 300 or representing NoaH 2 and or Neurose. I suppose that would make sense. They always gave their hurricanes names in America, like Andrew or Katrina. Was this how Ayase wanted things to end? Was this the ending she wished to reach? And again, if you wanted to bring about the apocalypse, this would be the best way to do. Why do you think she wants to kill the world? She keeps saying she wants to stop the world from ending. There was no way a single person could cause a catastrophe on this scale. Even with the powers of a Gigalomaniac, or a Black Knight as Ayase like to call them. She said that the world shall fuse and all shall be consolidated or whatever. But what exactly had she meant by that? I mean, there's the obvious like instrumentality way of interpreting that with what NoaH 2 would do. Like putting everyone under mind control. But there's also an even cooler explanation or something like of like merging all the fucking different timelines of Chaos Ed, which would be something absolutely crazy to do. And honestly, I wish I could see a visual novel like that, because usually they have alternate endings and stuff, but I wish to see one where like all the different routes somehow coalesce in some way. I think that'd be pretty badass.
I'm following behind Ayase through the city. I took a peek at the side of her face. Unsurprisingly, even Ayase had turned pale when faced with the current state of Shibuya. She walked in silence, clenching her jaw as if to endure intense pain. Listen up, everyone. This place is dangerous. We all have to hurry to the evacuation site. A middle-aged man in a suit was screaming into the crowd. He was calling out to all the survivors in the area, us included. If you stay here waiting for help, night will hit before you know it. But if you go now, you can make it to the evacuation site before then. Please, don't stay here any longer. If it hurts to stand, you've got to get up and get out of here. I've already escaped death once now. We owe it to the dead to keep on living. Where the hell had that old guy gotten so much energy from? A few people listened and started moving toward him, but most people stayed put. Ayase didn't even look at him, except on moving toward her destination. And I had no choice but to follow.
Alright, I wonder if when we meet Sena and Kozupii, we're also going to run into Suwa. Since they were the ones to encounter him here and pretty much almost every other timeline where they didn't die before that. Suddenly I felt a throbbing pain in my forehead. Ever since we left Yoyogi, I've been getting headaches like this. Please stand up. Why aren't you listening? It's dangerous. You could get crushed by the rubble. I just want all of you to survive. My head hurt. Is he awakening or something? What's going on? Oh shit. What the fuck is that? This is new. That's a new...
What the? Suddenly War of the World was dyed red once more.
Oh, we've seen that. Oh shit.
The sky was covered by vermilion clouds. It was the exact same thing I'd seen in my dream. The asphalt of the road, the concrete of the debris, the buildings, the shattered glass on the ground, the abandoned, broken down cars, the uprooted trees from the sidewalk, all of it had been corroded, overtaken by rust.
Ooh, who is this? Is that Suwa or the evil nurse? Oh shit. Oh, it's that. Oh, I see. It's a delusion of some kind. Maniacal laughter echoed throughout the area. It was coming from the same person who'd been trying to get everyone to take refuge just a second ago. His body was covered in a cloud of black miasma. Oh, it's the frickin', bringing out the worst in everyone thing.
But it wasn't just him. Excluding the dead bodies, there were countless clouds of miasma around everyone I could see.
I didn't know who it was, Olga. I'm sorry.
The hazes were nearly human-sized. They swayed back and forth rhythmically, each one unusually vivid. It's a horrifying sight. It was exactly like in my dream. That man's laughter was starting to annoy me. Looking back toward him, I noticed that, for some odd reason, he had an assault rifle pointed straight at me. The police are gone, so I can kill as many people as I want.
He started spraying bullets.
He immediately hit the ground. I had been shot, or so I thought. I had undoubtedly been standing right in his line of fire. I didn't feel any pain. I lifted my head to double check.
避難場所に行けば水や食料それに毛布もあるここに留まっていても意味はないんだ
That sound effect sounds like a monster roaring.
Please, just go to the evacuation site. They have water, food, and blankets too. There's no reason to stay here. He wasn't holding a gun anymore, he was just pleading with the crowd around him.
さあ生きる気力を持とう無駄に
Uh-oh.
So please, keep on fighting to survive. Don't die in It all changed so suddenly.
Uh-oh.
For a split second, the man's body was covered in static. Before the static, he had his hand raised up in the air, but after it, the hand was holding a gun. Doing that so quickly was humanly impossible. It was barely even coherent. It couldn't possibly be real. It's almost like watching a movie with severely jarring jump cuts.
This is like, I don't think we've seen this phenomenon before. What is NoaH doing?
And then he started firing again. The people that were shot fell to the ground, blood spurting everywhere. Their screams echoed through the air. Yet somehow none of the bullets were hitting me.
What the fuck? Is he like caught between dimensions or something?
It really felt like I was in a movie. It wasn't real life.
Takumi.
Takumi. When I heard my name, I came back to my senses. Ayase was staring at me. She looked like she was about to say something. But in the end, she didn't. She simply turned her back and kept on walking. I took a look at the sky. It was cloudy, but not red. The surrounding scenery was overcast by a dark gray, and over 1 million in sight. The shooter had gone back to pleading with everyone to evacuate. All the people who had been shot were now unharmed, and none of them were engulfed by black miasma. What the hell had just happened? Another one of my delusions? It actually had been, and I must have been really lost my touch. That delusion hadn't even been slightly realistic. Been like a movie or a video game or something.
Takumi, 早く来て.
Takumi, hurry. Ayase urged me forward. Where the hell was she going anyway? Was she headed for the evacuation site? The one that guy was yelling about? But if that was true, then she wasn't going the right way. Instead, she went right into the Inokashira line station. What the hell was she thinking?
Oh. In the main storyline, I think this is where Takumi ran into the pod that spawned the freaking what's her name? The Seratons.
There were no staff members at the station, and the trains were all stopped in place. Ayase made her way down to the tracks and started walking along them. Naturally, the tunnel was pitch black. It wasn't designed to be traversed on foot, after all. It hadn't collapsed yet, but it felt like it was only a matter of time before it did. I would have never imagined that it ended up walking on railroad tracks like this. What an adventure, though. They should make a movie about it. Pretty sure there already was one. Granted, it came out before I was born, so I obviously hadn't seen it. I just knew it was about some people walking down railroad tracks to find a body.
Oh. But it wasn't underground.
Meanwhile, walking through this underground tunnel wasn't nearly as exciting. If we continued along this route, we'd eventually pass by the Shinsen, Todame, Ikanue, and Shimokitazawa stations. Getting in and out of Shibuya had been made incredibly difficult, so using the subway tunnels was actually a pretty good escape plan. But we'd started in Yoyogi, and now we're heading towards Shibuya. And they told me that Ayase wasn't using this as an escape route.
どこへ行くの?
Where are we going?
深センの駅よ。
Shinsen Station. What the hell was the point of going there?
She somehow knows that that's where Sena and Kozupii are.
Maybe she was planning to head to Suime from there? Or maybe my base? Actually, I never told her where my base was, so probably not the second one.
Yeah, Ayase is the only one who never saw his base. Maybe that's a good thing.
Speaking of which, I wondered if Seraton had survived. What if the current conference hall had collapsed because of the earthquake? Oh god, all my poor wife was could be buried in rubble!
Nope, it hadn't. It's fine. Trust me, Taku.
Suddenly, my trivial concerns were interrupted by a bright light.
Oh shit! Is there a train coming? Oh no. Oh, they're here.
There was a railroad crossing right before Shinsen Station, where a light from the sky peeked in from above. After the crossing, the rails went into another dark tunnel, and after that was the Shinsen Station platform. The lights on the platform were out, likely due to the earthquake. It's pretty damn dark. There was almost no one around. All I could see were two girls sitting on the platform.
There they are. Yeah. Did they get to Sua yet? Because this is where they meet the father and Sua.
Judging by their uniforms, they were Suime students.
You don't recognize them yet, Takumi?
Ayase approached them without any hesitation. Maybe she knew them or something. As we got closer, the figures in the darkness became clearer.
Oh, here we go.
My brow furrowed. I felt like I had seen them somewhere before.
Come on, Taku. There we go.
And then I realized exactly who they were. Sena! Kozupii!
Oh, shit. Are they delusions? Oh, no! Did Sua gank them? Oh, god damn it.
Something was wrong with them. They should have been able to hear us coming, but they didn't even turn to look at us. No, they just sat there, their heads looking down at the ground, not moving.
Oh, no.
Sena, Kozupii?
Sena, Kozupii. I tried calling out to them, but the two still didn't respond. What the hell was up with them?
黒騎士の心が
Yeah,
殺
what
さ
does
れ
that
ていた
mean? How did this happen? And how the fuck did you find Rimi and frickin' Nanami? Seriously.
The hearts of the Black Knights are soon to perish.
だから回収するの。理想道。
So we must retrieve them. The D-swords. Wait. No fucking way! I rushed over to the girls in a panic, then peered into Sena's eyes.
Oh no. Okay, oh, she's still in this state. So he hadn't killed her. The body of the dad should be here.
Sena's eyes were devoid of life. They were completely hollow. With no light left within them, they stared into nothingness. Those sharp eyes of hers, always glaring at everyone and everything. Not a single trace of them remained. She was trying to murmur something, but her voice was so incredibly faint. All that came out was a mere croak. I couldn't make out a single word she'd said. Kozupii was also the same. The light behind her eyes had died out. Her mouth hung open, drool trickling down her cheek. She tried to speak, but her voice was too hoarse to understand. Maybe killing NoaH too will bring them back? What had happened to them? Why is everyone all zombified? Something had happened to them. What the hell was going on in this city?
This is so weird. Like all this new shit happening here that I have not a clue to why.
I was absolutely clueless, so I turned to Ayase for answers. But she didn't seem remotely interested in their fates. Their D-swords were lying nearby. Ayase took her own sword and brought it near them. Same shrill sound from before reverberated throughout the station. The 3 D-swords began to warp and transform.
All right. Woo! 7 sword. Let's fucking go. I say 7 in 1 D sword. Freaking like kick ass. Oh man. I bet she's gonna come up with her own like freaking attack name. Let's see.
Then came the shockwave, assaulting my body like a fierce gust of wind. And once it passed, Ayase was holding Sena and Kozupi's D-swords.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. 6 because of Takumi. Yeah, Olga's saying,
"Where is that damn Chaos Force D-sword?"
Oh my god. Too funny.
That makes 6. Blushing in apparent arousal, Ayase looked at me.
Ooh.
Takumi, あとは君が手に入れるだけよ。
Takumi, the only one left is yours. You must obtain it. How the hell could she be so calm right now?
Well, she does have a prophecy she's following. And it's the only thing that kept her sane throughout her torture.
My frustration was then met by the same throbbing pain in my head as before.
Oh shit! No! He's in evil world.
The world turned red once again. Everything began rusting, rotting, and eroding away. I could smell a strong odor coming from Kozupii.
Oh shit, zombie Kozupii!
Kozupii slowly rose up from the ground. Her entire body was dyed red. Was that blood or rust?
Kozupii's gonna kill you.
Kozupii raised her head. Her face was covered by a black miasma. The sheer bloodthirst coming from her was terrifying. Kozupii stretched out her thin arms as if to try and strangle me. When I blinked, she had somehow ended up back on the ground. Her head hanging downward, she had an indescribable expression on her face.
Kozupii's gonna kill you.
Static rang in my ears, and Kozupii instantly teleported beside me.
Nothing personal, Taku.
The black miasma grazed my shoulder. A ghastly cold sent a chill down my spine.
Kozupii's gonna kill everyone. You're next, Takumi-san. Kozupii's nails stretch you to pieces.
Her whispers were emotionless and robotic, but that only made them all the more horrifying. I blinked once more. Sena's body was slumped over the ground. She had been cut to pieces. Kozupii violently swung down her arms and stabbed Sena in the head with a shard of glass. Dark blood stained Sena's long, beautiful black hair. Kozupii then raised a piece of glass in the air and stabbed her once more. Static. Now Kozupii was on the ground instead of Sena, and Sena had mounted a homeless man that appeared out of nowhere. Her head was buried in his shoulder. Okay, so Takumi doesn't even know who this guy is. So this isn't Takumi's delusion, it's freaking NoaH too doing something weird. Her head was moving up and down constantly. What was she doing? Her hair was covering her face, so I couldn't really tell. That is until she finally looked up. The man's shoulder was stained in blood. His flesh was minced like ground beef. I could even make out a little bit of pink muscle glistering from within. Wait, no. Was it blood? Muscle? Rust? What is this rust?
I hear.
Oh, God.
Duh. You taste so good.
Sena finally turned around. Now I could see the blood surrounding her mouth. She was chewing on something, devouring it.
Okay, out of Crazy World. Oh boy.
Jeez. My legs trembled. And the second I lost my balance and collapsed to the ground, the world returned to its original color. My headache vanished too.
You gotta get your D-sword, man.
I pressed my hand against my forehead and shook my head intensely. I felt extremely sick, like I was about to vomit. It didn't really feel like a panic attack or shock or anything like that. It was more like a poison was slowly trickling through my veins, spreading through my entire body. When they hit me with a horrible sinking feeling that weighed heavily on my mind. I raised my head and looked at Sena and Kozupii. They were still where they had been originally, on the ground motionless.
どうしたの?
What happened?
You gotta tell her. Maybe she knows what's going on.
Ayase held out her hand. The same look from earlier, one that told me she had something more to say. I took her hand and stood up from the ground. We left Sena and Kozupii as they were. I wanted to help them, but I really didn't have the strength to do so, and Ayase didn't care in the slightest. We made our way back towards Shibuya Station.
Alright. I'm going there.
On the way, we saw countless wounded people on the ground, and just as many dead bodies lying around.
Almost there.
Ayase looked up to the sky with her usual distant expression. Trying to stave off my nausea, I asked her a question.
綾瀬はどんな結末を望むの?
What sort of ending are you aiming for here, Ayase?
結末?
Ending. Remy was missing in action. Sena and Kozupii both had their minds broken. Ayase already taken the D-swords from all the Gigalomaniac girls. Or maybe stolen would be more appropriate.
I mean, it's not like they were in a position to use them.
She had to have orchestrated all of it. How could she not? There was no way she just happened to find a bunch of out for the count mind-broken Gigalomaniacs that all had their D-swords out. There was just no way. She was behind it all, and the earthquake was also—
Oh, come on, Takumi!
It was also her doing, and Gladio was just a legend she made up.
この地震が綾瀬の妄想じゃないって言い切れる? 綾瀬だって望んでたんでしょ?
Can you say for sure that this earthquake isn't your delusion? You wanted this to happen, didn't you?
そうね.
I wonder.
なんでこんなこと?
Why would you wish for this?
匠、結論を急がない.
Do not rush to conclusions, Takumi.
すでに予言されていたの。
Yeah, exactly, because she believes it's a prophecy, which it basically is based on, unless she real booted the book into existence, which, you know, given what Takumi did with the frickin' IR2, is possible.
All of this was foretold by Ziegler.
私はそれを知っていた。ただそれだけ。
I only happen to know of it. That is all there is to it.
グラジオール機は綾瀬の妄想じゃないか。
Well, maybe it's not her delusion. Maybe it was Ziegler's delusion, you know? Like, it's possible.
But the Gladio book has to be a delusion.
そんな本どこにも存在しないよ。
That book doesn't exist anywhere else.
匠も見たはずよ。私の病室で。
Hello, Mr. Cool. Welcome to the stream.
But you saw it, Takumi. In my hospital room.
ああ、見たよ。でもあれは白紙だった。
Yeah, I saw it, but it was completely blank.
I think that actually lends more credence. If Ayase was the one who created it, why would she make it blank? You know, I think it being blank actually lends more credence that it's actually a special book created by someone else. Because why would she make it blank? That would only, like, take away from her own credibility.
Yeah, I saw it, but it was completely blank.
匠に見えていなかっただけよ。
You were merely unable to read it, Takumi.
そんなの
It's-
決めんだ。
it
嘘
is,
だ
'cause
僕を騙そうっていうのか。
seriously, you're gonna have to just fuck him. So he gets his fucking D-sword and just and can read your goddamn book. Seriously. Unless there's a way to make him get the D-sword without that, but like, goddamn, man. Takumi, just get your D-sword.
There's no way it's that simple. You have to be lying. You can't fool me.
世界は約67億ある。
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, this is like, I know what you mean. I know what she means. Like, she talks in riddles, which I wish she would realize, like, just makes it harder for people to believe her. But, again, like, she went through torturous experiences, so, you know, it's understandable she'd be off. I don't know, I just think she's super cool.
There are 6.7 billion worlds.
つまり人類の全人口よ。
This was Numineko, said Numineko as well.
As many as there are people.
異なっているの。それぞれの見ている世界は。
What can be seen in each one differs from world to world.
全く同一であることはないわ。
No two can ever be identical.
匠と私もそう。
So neither can yours and mine.
それが本当だって言うなら、そう出してよ。どうせ見
That's a nice argument, Senator. What about your source? But you can't, can you? I bet your source is that you made it the fuck up. As much as I would like to continue that meme, I did not. Ayase stared at me, then furrowed her brow. She seemed a little perplexed. It was almost like she was forcing herself not to show any emotion.
Oh,
見たいの。私が見ている世界。
oh, hell yeah. Oh, wow. All right, let's do it. Come on.
Do you wish to see it? The world that I see.
できるならやってみて。
If that's possible, then yeah.
たとえ見せられても信じないだろうけど。
Though I doubt I'd believe what you showed me anyway.
違うわ、匠。
You misunderstand, Takumi.
君はもうすでに見ている。
You can already see my world.
私の世界と君は少しずつ同期し始めているのよ。
Ooh. Oh, is that what that is? Oh god. What the fuck? Is everyone like dying? Oh no. Little by little, you are beginning to synchronize with it.
何を。
What are you? Oh god, Ayase! What the fuck? Is this how she sees everything? Just like a nightmare version of everything else? Oh god. Oh no! The world rusted over once more. Oh no. Oh, what is the difference between miasma and miasmata? I thought that was like a typo before. Those collapsed on the ground and were engulfed by black miasmata. I could see the head of a child crushed by debris, poking out through the cracks. And a man who was probably their dad trying to save them. Static rang in my ears again. And then in an action that was incomprehensible to me, the dad stomped on the child's head. Their head split open like a watermelon and was subsequently crushed by their father's foot. Blood and gray matter splashed on the ground. Static came again. The child's head was now completely intact. I could hear their dad cry out to them. Hold on, I'll get you out of there. Static. Which one is real? Oh god, this is crazy. The child had escaped from beneath the rubble, and now they were stabbing their father over and over again with a knife. You're fucking useless, you old fuck! They jeered. A young couple were sitting in a somewhat remote spot. Oh my god, poor Ayase! Is this how she sees everything all the time? This is... How does she stay... No wonder she tried to freaking commit suicide before. Oh my god. How does she stay sane? Oh my god. The young couple were sitting in a somewhat remote spot. The two were under the same blanket, huddled right next to each other. When the static came again, it engulfed the two of them, and the man began to rape her. Her screams echoed loudly throughout the city. Oh no! But the screams stopped with more sounds of static, and the two were back together as if nothing had happened. Two middle-aged women were limping down the road. They were likely sisters. Oh god, they're gonna kill each other. Oh. Static flashed. One of them grabbed the other by the hair in an instant. She then began to yank it out in an attempt to uproot it completely, and with the fierce sound of tearing, she mostly succeeded. Static soon flashed again, and her hair was back to normal.
なんだよ、これ。
What the hell is this?
私の世界を
Oh my god! We gotta get you out of there! Oh my god! It is my world. It was her world? It wasn't my delusion, but Ayase's. Wait, was it even a delusion? Or was it reality? Black miasma was hovering over Ayase's chest too. But really, I didn't want to see any of them anymore, so I instinctively looked away.
匠の見ていた空はどんな色をしていた？
Oh my god. What color is the sky you normally see, Takumi?
どんな青い
What do you mean, what color? It's blue.
あんな色？
Is that blue? Ayase pointed up to the sky. It was a shade of red.
あれは赤土色だ。
That's vermilion.
赤土色？
Vermilion.
あの色は青じゃないの？
So that color is not blue. Well, there's that age-old question right there.
どこからどう見ても青空じゃないよ。常識的に考えて。
Oh, I love psychological stuff like this. Oh, man. At the same time, I'm feeling so bad for Ayase. But, oh my god. Oh, this kind of shit is so cool. Ask anyone and they tell you that it's not. Anyone with common sense, that is.
でも私にとってはあの色が青なのは
But to me, that color is blue. Oh god, poor Ayase, we gotta help her. Oh my god. Is there any way to get her out of this nightmare? Oh god. What was she saying?
匠が説明できるの？青色ってどんな色？
Takumi, can you explain to me what sort of color is blue?
どんなってだから空
Oh,
の色。
oh my god! This is just like the thing with Rimi and Shogun. Oh my god! I don't know, it's the color of the sky. Yep. Oh man, I love when shit like this is explored.
あの色の空しか知らないのよ。
Ever, even when you were a little kid? Can you remember? Oh god. Maybe she probably doesn't remember. I want you to see the blue sky, I say. Oh god. Takumi, maybe you can do for her what Shogun did for Rimi. Oh god. But that is the only color I've ever seen in the sky.
みんな青がどんな色かぐらい知ってるでしょ。
God damn it, Takumi. But everyone knows what kind of color blue is.
だから説明して例えを使わずに青がどんな色なのか
I do not. Please explain it to me without an example this time. What sort of color is blue? Without an example? How was I supposed to? I tried thinking of a way to explain it, but I came up empty-handed. Well, you could say it's like the opposite of red. I just couldn't come up with a way to describe the color blue. Upon noticing my complete loss for words, Ayase gave me a sad smile. Oh God.
約67億ある。そう言ったはずよ。
I told you. There are 6.7 billion worlds.
Her hair is purple though.
空の色も67億通りある。
Meaning there are 6.7 billion ways of seeing what color the sky is.
みんな見ているものが同じだとは限らないわ。
You cannot assume that everyone sees things the same way you do. The scenery went back to normal. This color was my world's.
綾瀬はずっとあんな世界を見てきたの。
Ayase, do you always see the world like that?
Oh God.
Ayase gave a slight nod.
生まれた時からずっと
Oh,
Ever so. Oh
当たり
no.
前のことだと思っていたわ。世界の構造として。
What happened? Even before she was tortured? So the torture must have been like 10 times worse for her. Oh my God.
Ever since the day I was born, I thought that was just how things were. How the world was structured.
でも違うのね。今、匠の話を聞いて理解できたわ。
Oh my God. This is just like Rimi and Shogun. Oh.
But I suppose I was wrong. Something I only learned when you told me, Takumi.
あの黒いもやは何なの？
What's that black miasma?
写真を
That's wicked heart. A wicked heart.
誰でも持っているものなの。人ならば。そしてこの邪神はグラジオールの糧となり、形を作り出していく。
Everyone has one, as long as they are human. Gladiol feeds upon those wicked hearts in order to manifest.
見えた？人々の負の妄想が。
Did you see them? The negative delusions of man.
So she must be like exceptionally powerful if she is so used to delusions.
Wait, was the static causing negative delusions to bubble to the surface? Was that why I've been seeing all that inhuman savagery?
私は昔から見てきた。
Oh my God. I don't care what anyone says. Best girl right here. Best girl right here. How she absolutely has not turned into a fucking psycho killer or just, like, seriously. She's doing her best even though she sees nothing but nightmares every single day of her life. To the point where that's, like, normal for her. I don't care what anyone says. Best girl right here.
I have always seen them.
黒騎士ならば程度の差はあってもみんな見えているはずよ。
I'm sure all Black Knights can, to varying degrees.
But not to that degree.
むき出しの悪意、むき出しの欲望。
They are home to nothing but true malice, pure, unadulterated desire.
So she could probably see all of Takumi's negative delusions as well. Oh my god. Wow, it'd be interesting to go back through them, the ones with Ayase there. Oh my god, she is so cool.
Had Ayase been seeing a world like that ever since she was born?
匠、
Takumi,
私が望む結末は
the ending I wish for.
この錆びついた世界から魂ごと抜け出すこと。
Fuck yeah!
Is one where we break our souls free from this corroded world.
そのためにはブラジオールを倒さなければならないのよ。
Yeah, fuck him up. So she wants to lose her Gigalomaniac abilities. They're just too powerful for her. It's just like going out of control. Oh my god.
And to do that, we must overthrow Gladio. Ayase, move closer to me.
だから見つけた。
So please, find it.
あとは匠だけなの。
Oh, there's another Star Wars reference.
You are our only hope, Takumi.
理想像を見つけて。
Please, find your D-sword.
無理だ。
God damn it, Taku! I can't. Fucking hell, Takumi!
Unable to bear it any longer, I pushed Ayase away by her shoulders. Ayase's eyes opened wide in shock.
なぜ諦めるの？
Taku!
Why? Are you giving up?
僕は綾瀬が思うほどすごい人間じゃない。
Can you at least try?
I'm not this amazing person you think I am. Ayase.
どれだけ望んでも理想度が地に入る状況すらないじゃないか。
Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys were right. This is the best route. Oh my god. They're really going into it.
No matter how much I want it, how much I wish for it, it doesn't feel like I'm even getting close to getting a D-sword.
オーフロントの時もそうだったし、
It was the same back at O Front.
地震が起きてからもそうだ。
And it stayed the same even after the earthquake.
方法がわからないんだ。
You were so
急がなん
close.
て
But he probably doesn't realize how close he was. Oh, wow. Taku's being super, super ultra relatable right now. Oh, my God. I can't figure out how to do it. So I know that I can't. I won't get a D and won't get a D sword. I never will.
自信がないよ。
I have no faith in myself.
それならなぜ私を助けたの？
Well, it's because you didn't deserve to die. You're super duper coolio.
Then why did you save me?
Again, like it's going back to this. The very first time Takumi ever used his powers was to save her.
Ayase drew even closer. I took a step back, trying to stay away from her.
助けたって一体何のこと？
What do you mean, saved you?
Takumi, you clearly know what she means.
私が学校の屋上から飛び降りた時、
I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh my God.
When I left from the school rooftop,
君が花壇のある世界を生み出した。
you gave birth to a world where there was a flower bed.
だから私は一つ上のステージに魂を移すことはできなかったわ。
And that is why I could not ascend my spirit to a higher stage. That was a fluke. I hadn't done it intentionally.
I mean, you kind of did. It's because you wanted to do it. It wasn't a mistake.
それでもいいと思った。君の力を知ることができたから。
But I'm fine with that. Because of what you did, I learned of your power.
あの時から君が私の希望になったから。
From that moment on, you became my only hope.
I love this scene so much. Oh God, I love this scene so much.
Please, don't place all your hope in someone on a whim. Please stop expecting anything from me.
たくみ、自分を卑下しないで。
Takumi, you mustn't degrade yourself so.
それは邪神王の精神侵略。負けてはいけない。
Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream.
That is merely the wicked-hearted king's invasion. Of your mental space. You cannot and must not let him win.
君には力がある。確実。
You are powerful. Truly.
手に入れられる。必ず。理想像。
Come what may, you will obtain your D sword. I know you will.
無理だ無理だよ
I told you. It's impossible. I can't.
Oh jeez, oh my god.
Before, I thought that I might as well just stick with Ayase. I had no one else that could have protected me after all. But the more time we spent together, it became very clear to me I couldn't understand how Ayase thought at all. The difference in how our minds perceived the world around us was just too great.
God damn it. Fucking hell, Takumi.
And if I was being honest, I was fed up with how fucking batshit insane she was. She was a complete mental case through and through. I really am a horrible person. I've always been that way. I've never changed.
Takumi, can't you see that everything she said has happened, has been coming true?
なぜそんなことを言うの
How could you say that? Ayase clung to me, tears welling in her eyes. It wasn't the calm, aloof Ayase I was used to.
私はこんな世界にいたくないお願い解放して私を
I do not want to stay in a world like this any longer. Please, set me free.
私の希望になって
You are my only hope.
黒騎士として目覚めて
You must awaken as a Black Knight.
無理だよ
I can't!
無理じゃないわ
Yes, you can! Oh shit. Takumi! Burn away this fucking shit world.
Ah! I synchronized with her world once again. A black miasma poured out of Ayase's chest and entwined itself around my body. It slithered around the top of my skin like an anaconda slowly strangling its prey to death. Its repulsive, chilling presence was enough to give me goosebumps. It was Ayase's pure, unadulterated desire. I, just like any other person, wasn't used to seeing people's naked emotions. A flash of static.
君は私の希望
You are my hope.
So she must have known exactly what Suo was thinking and like who he truly was in that scene when he came to visit her in the hospital. As well as the nurse.
Ayase stared at me. Her eyes dyed pitch black.
君を離さないわ
I will not let you go.
つなぎ止めるどんな手を使ってでも
You will stay with me, no matter what I must do to meet that end. Oh. Wow, Takumi being on the other end of a sexual delusion. Wow, that is really interesting here. Jeez. Ayase's fingers started undoing my jacket buttons one by one.
君欲しい
I want you.
Oh my god.
She was as close as could possibly be. It's like the time we made out in the hospital room closet. I was like a deer in the headlights. I couldn't move. When she finished undoing all my buttons, my chest was exposed. But she didn't stop. She moved down, took off my belt, and unzipped my pants.
君の力欲しい
I want your power. Ayase's ice-cold fingertips caressed my chest, and then... Ooh.
Ouch.
Her nails dug into me. The pain was so intense, and yet I still couldn't move an inch.
欲しい
I want it. Her fingers gouged out my flesh. They raked their way to my bones. Her hand reached deep inside, then gently embraced my pounding heart. Ugh. I was trembling, out of fear, out of pain, out of the cool sensation of Ayase's fingers.
あったかい
It's so warm.
もらうわ
May I have it?
ダメ
Stop. I could feel my blood vessels exploding. Copious amounts of blood spilled from my chest. She took it out. My heart, she... The world switched colors in an instant, gone back to its original dull color. The rust had vanished, and I was completely unharmed. I put my hand on my chest. Thankfully, I could feel it beating. My heart was still there. Like, what a cool way, like, I have to say, to put it, the climax of the story of Takumi being in someone else's delusion. My god, seriously, I love this so much. I think that is an amazing way to, like, just... Like, out of all the delusions Takumi had put other people in, and now we see that Ayase could see all of his delusions, like all of his negative at least. I don't know about the positive. And I just think that is such a cool thing. And this whole conversation, like, just like so many of the themes of the story just goes like, going right out here about like people's points of view and everything, like with the whole like desires and delusions, and just like, oh my god. Seriously. Oh my god. I love this. I love this so much. Oh my god, this is so far like as even better than I would have hoped. Fucking amazing. Ayase was standing in front of me, clutching herself with both arms. She looked so incredibly sad, like she was about to burst into tears at any moment. There it was again. The same look as when she had taken Yua's D-sword. Same as when I had first seen her world back at the Scramble Crossing. Same as when she had obtained Sena and Kozupi's D-swords. Ayase looked at me on the verge of tears, doing everything she could to hold them back. Takumi.
そんなつもりじゃないの。
I didn't mean to do that.
写真を制御できなくなっている。私も。
My wicked heart spiraled out of control, as did I.
God, I love how this... Oh my god. This one is like the one that really has the whole payoff on the delusion mechanic. I love what the main route does with, like, you know, the theme of, like, being who you want to be. But this one, I think, really, at least so far, there's probably still more of it. Like, they still haven't confronted NoaH or freaking NoaH 2 or something like that. And, oh my god. This, like, really seems to bring the whole thing full circle. Just... Like, as much as I love this, I hate that this is just some optional route. You guys know how fucking biased I am because it's Ayase. But, man, oh man, so good. So fucking good. Seriously, just all the themes are coming together here.
My wicked heart spiraled out of control, as did I.
取り込みすぎたせいかもしれない。理想度。
Oh no.
Did she steal Takumi's power without him even being awakened?
Perhaps because I took in too many D-swords.
写真王の精神侵食で私はおかしくなりつつある。
I'm descending into madness, brought forth by the wicked-hearted king's erosion of my mind. Wasn't it all just another one of her delusions? Wasn't it all just fake words meant to trick me?
I'm so angry at Takumi for thinking that, but at the same time, like, I feel like I got, like, how would I... Honestly, I would probably think something very similar. Like, seriously. Even though I really love Ayase so much. Like... Like, what I would think at that point is, did I trick her into thinking this? So, even though I'm angry at Takumi for thinking this, I can understand why he's thinking it.
Wasn't it all just another one of her delusions? Wasn't it all just fake words meant to trick me?
Hello, hamster. Welcome to the stream. Oh, God.
Those thoughts suddenly came to mind, but I didn't say them out loud. I just couldn't. Ayase was a girl who rarely showed any emotion, with her unwavering tone giving her clear command of any conversation she ever had. That was why it was so hard to see her like this. I had never seen her so sad before. She looked so fragile, like she could fall apart at even the slightest touch. Because of that, I knew I couldn't tell her what I was really thinking.
僕はどうすればいい?
This, like, I gotta say, this route, I didn't realize how much I would love it so far, but it is skyrocketing this game for me.
What should I do? When those words left my lips, the slightest of tears began to flow from the corner of her eyes. She looked to me with a gaze that showed how much she truly needed me.
It is Hamster.
私は支配されつつある邪神王の攻撃によって
I'm being subjugated by the wicked-hearted king.
このままじゃ自我を保てないだから
Takumi, please!
If nothing is done, I will not be able to remain conscious. Therefore,
取り除いて私の中を侵食する不浄なる邪神を
excise it. Excise the impurity, the erosion of my wicked heart.
取り除くってどうやって?
Excise it? How?
私の世界を見たでしょ
I kind of wish they had taken this concept further, like expanded it to all the girls, like they each had their own world like this. But I think it's so special that they did it with Ayase. I think that's like that itself could like been a whole concept to base the game around.
You saw my world, did you not?
あの黒いもやは人が持つ不浄なる邪神が具現化したもの
That black miasma. It is the manifestation of the impurity dwelling within people's wicked hearts.
むき出しの悪意
Their true malice.
それをつかんで私の体から引き抜いて
Is that gonna hurt you?
Or grasp that and uproot it from my body. There was no way. I could never do something so horrifying.
Yeah, I definitely love the way it's done here, Nagitona. It makes Ayase's route extra special in many ways.
お願い匠
Please, Takumi.
私は 私でいたいの。
Oh god, Ayase. Best girl, best girl, best girl times 10 trillion. I don't care what anyone says. I want to be myself.
私の世界を救って。
Please, Takumi, please. Please. Rescue me from my world. Losing her balance, Ayase fell to the ground. Her figure was as frail as could be. Sorry, now my nose is all stuffed. Hold on. Sorry. We had made a promise to each other. When she had said herself.
君を守るわ。君は私を守って。
Please, Takumi, please. I will protect you. So please protect me as well. Sena and Kozupii had already been broken, and Rimi was nowhere to be found. So what I'd like to imagine is that Rimi was able to rescue Nanami in this route, just like she was able to in some of the other routes. And then she collapsed from overexerting herself, and Ayase was able to absorb the swords. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I didn't want to lose Ayase too. There was an element of selfishness to it. But most of all, I wanted to help her. Fuck yes! Woo! I was fully aware that it wasn't within my ability to do so. But still, even if Ayase really was some crazy, hopelessly schizo girl, even if all this was just her delusion, I wanted to help her with all my heart! Woo! Yes! Taku!
as I realized that sentiment, the world turned to rust yet again. The snake-shaped black miasma pouring out of Ayase's chest reared its head. Just looking at it made me feel sick. Felt like something was pressing down on my chest and I couldn't look away. But even if I could, it wouldn't change anything. That's why I knew I had to try and face it head on. But I couldn't bear it. Felt like my chest was being crushed. My migraine was splitting my head apart. I couldn't do it. I never could have. I didn't have the strength to help anyone. Takumi. I looked up in response to Ayase's call. She held out her hand to me. Her tear-filled eyes locked with mine. Come. Do as you wish with me. She showed complete trust in me. Or perhaps she was depending on me. I've never had someone depend on me before. My mind was about to crumble, but Ayase's voice just barely managed to keep it together. I bit my lip and then I took a single step toward Ayase. With me as its new prey, Ayase's black miasma moved toward me and entwined itself around my neck. It was so cold it nearly tricked my mind into thinking it was hot. It eased me into its embrace, but all the while it was gently strangling me to death. Ayase leaned against me. Her body had gone completely limp. I was forced to support her entire body weight. Takumi. I tightly embraced her slender hips.
本当にいいの？
Are you really sure about this? I am. With a gulp, I reached my hand toward the black miasma pouring out of her chest. Following over only an ephemeral moment, the miasma changed form into that of a black leech, an act that only served to make it all the more repulsive. That was Ayase's wicked heart laid bare. The most hideous part of herself that she didn't want anyone else to see. That's what the mask was. I took hold of the leech's body. It was extremely slippery and it was so cold it stuck at my palm. I wanted to let it go the second I grabbed it. In a desperate attempt to hold on, I clenched my teeth and endured it. Ayase groaned in pain, her face a horrid mixture of ecstasy and agony. Pull it out. Take it out. I tried pulling with all my might, but I could feel her flesh being torn apart. Black liquid burst from her chest, covering my body from head to toe. Whether it was blood or something else, I didn't know. Despite all this, I pressed on, pulling the leech as hard as I could. Are you okay? Unable to take her screams any longer, I stopped my hands in place. Hands atop which Ayase had placed her own. Oh, I see what this is supposed to be, but... Oh, man, but what a good way to do it! Do not
stop.
ダメじゃないから
It is working.
Even though her body was drenched in sweat, Ayase firmly reassured me. I couldn't hesitate again. If I did, I'd only be torturing her.
抜けろ
Come out! Using every ounce of strength I had, I grasped the leech and pulled it out! Ayase's body twisted and writhed. The leech slid around. It was a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Oh, yeah, it looks pretty long there.
The leech curled into a circular mass, then wrapped itself around my arm. It tightened hard against my fist. I guess it was the Wicked Heart's last stand. I clenched my teeth to endure the pain. I was glad that I'd gotten it off Ayase at least, but I wasn't sure what to do with it now.
祈って
Pray.
Having entrusted her entire body to me, Ayase gently caressed my cheek.
不浄なる邪心は君の手で純粋な邪心へと変わるわ
What is that? Does that mean it's going to be his new D sword? And by your hand, the impure wicked heart shall be reborn into one of the purest wickedness.
The black wicked heart, wriggling on my arm, suddenly shone violet. A sound burst forth from it. A sound so shrill it was akin to the loudest of screams.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god! This is some freaking Tales of Arise type shit right here! Woo! Oh my god! Woo! Yes! Yes! I love it when they do that. Like freaking Utena, like I love it when they pull the sword out of the love interest. I just think that's so cool. Oh my god!
The wicked heart turned into a sword.
ディソード
Is this a D-sword? I'd wanted one so bad, but I didn't be able to get one no matter how hard I tried.
And he didn't even get it by a cheat or anything like that. He got it from his own will, from his own connection with Ayase. He wasn't like, he didn't even need Shogun's help. Oh my god.
But now it was finally in my grasp. Ayase's wicked heart had transformed into a D-sword.
目覚めたのね匠
You have finally awakened. Takumi.
Oh god, she better not die.
Even amid her intense pain, Ayase smiled in my arms. Sweat ran down her brow profusely, adhering her bangs to her forehead.
ありがとう目覚めてくれて
Thank you so much for awakening. Oh, Taku.
What had I done to deserve her gratitude? I didn't know. I had no faith in myself.
He did it, really, I love how he got it here.
匠
Takumi.
Ayase draped her hands around my neck, and then she tightly embraced me.
I love this so much, you guys! Oh my god!
君だけよ私の話を真面目に聞いてくれたのは
are the only one. The only one to ever listen to me.
嬉しかった。すごく。
I am so happy I saved this for last. It was so fucking worth it. I am overjoyed. Truly overjoyed. Ayase's body was really warm. The black liquid on her chest was slowly turning red. Her blood stained my clothes. No! I didn't care. I held Ayase tightly in acceptance. She still had trouble breathing. I could feel her back tremble with each breath. The smell of her sweat rose into the air. Even that part of her was lovely as the rest.
Oh my god! Yeah! Yes!
I love you. Has Ayase fallen in love with me?
You couldn't see that before?
I may or may not depend on her, but I know she depends on me. So I don't think relations like this will be too bad. Just the two of us.
Now, time to use that D-sword. Ooh, I wonder how NoaH 2 looks in this world. NoaH 2 and Narose probably look all fucking demonic and shit.
Suddenly, the sky behind Ayase's shoulders caught my attention. It was changing from vermilion to black, but only in a single spot. Or perhaps it was merely an illusion, and in reality the spot was just a star. Nonetheless, the spot gradually grew bigger. If it continued at such a speed, it would soon blanket the entire sky. What is that? I mumbled that to myself, completely dumbfounded. Also noticing the unnatural phenomenon. Ayase quickly stood back up, using my shoulders to help herself do so.
あれが目覚めた邪神。
There's the roar. Okay, you two. Kill it. Oh my god, do a Sekiha love love Tenyoken!
That is the awakened, wicked-hearted king.
ついに侵略を始めたんだわ。
His invasion has finally begun.
結局私は間に合わなかったと。
No, you're not. You guys can fucking take it out.
In the end, was I too late?
もう止められないの。
Can I do nothing to stop it?
そんなことさせない。
Fuck you, Ayase!
That I cannot accept!
Woo!
Ayase brought forth her D-sword, materializing it from empty space.
どうするつもり？
What are you planning to do?
グラジオール記目視録詩編にはこう書かれているわ。
What was written in the Gladiol Book of Psalms and Revelation?
7本のディソードが集まった時、暗黒の大蛇が現れると。
Once the 7 D swords are gathered, the colossal serpent of darkness shall appear.
それは純粋なる邪神の塊。邪神をほふることのできる邪神。
It is the embodiment of the purity of wicked hearts. A one wicked heart capable of slaughtering another.
あらゆる崩壊を飲み込み、邪神王の身を砕くことのできる。同質にして異質なるもの。
A being that can devour the corrosion, shatter the wicked-hearted king's body, and instill heterogeneity in his homogeneity.
その大蛇を出現させるのよ。グラジオール。
Oh my god!
ために
The dragon! Takumi's dragon! We must make the colossal serpent appear, so that it may overthrow Gladiol. Ayase was still trembling, and yet she readied her D-sword all the same, and closed her eyes the very next moment. It almost seemed like she was meditating. But even after waiting a moment, nothing happened. Meanwhile, the sky had fully turned into black. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought it was nighttime. But no, the sun hadn't set. It was the black miasmata. Amalgamated into a mist that was spreading across Shibuya, transforming into a wave that sought to drown the city in wicked hearts. It slowly crept over the rubble-filled earth, painting every inch it touched black. Silently it eroded and swept over our feet. A croak of despair came from my mouth. The corroded world was now rotting away. It decomposed, crumbled, and then it returned to nothing. People, corpses, and debris alike. Everything slowly melted together, and from the amalgam came an overpowering rotten stench.
Ayase, どうにかならないの?
Takumi, look, you have a D-sword. You can help too.
Ayase, can't you do something?
どうして
Why?
Is she not? Because she doesn't have all 7 swords. You gotta work together with Taku.
Ayase wasn't responding to me. She simply stared at the D-sword she held in her hand, eyes on the verge of tears.
ディソードが7本揃っているの
Yeah, because you gotta do it together.
どうして現れないの
Because you gotta do it together.
We collected all 7 D-swords. So why does it not appear?
このままじゃグラジオールに世界は飲み込まれてしまうわ
If left unabated, Gladiol will swallow the world whole.
やっぱり黒騎士が7人集まらなければどうしようもなかった
See, that's what I wanted to happen in the fucking... I swear, if that doesn't happen in the true ending, I will be so pissed.
Did I?
Yeah, why didn't you even try to do that, Ayase? Did you think there wasn't enough time? Like, what the hell? Well, granted, like, 3 of them were unconscious when you met them.
Did I truly have to gather all 7 Black Knights themselves?
予言通りに進めなければダメだったの
I must have had to follow the prophecy precisely. And I failed. The black wave was growing even faster than before, It had only been up to my ankles a few seconds ago, but now it was already up to my knees. Strangely enough, I felt some resistance to the flow of it. Did it actually have physical substance? Was it really not just a simple illusion? But with horror, a shiver ran down my spine. Shibuya was actually going to rot away.
綾瀬が妄想すればいい。グラジオールを倒す妄想を。
Ayase, just come up with a delusion! A delusion that'll defeat Gladiol!
Takumi, you can do it too! You have a D-sword!
Unable to hold it any longer, I screamed at her. But Ayase just shook her head.
私の妄想じゃないわ。グラジオール記は。
The books of Gladiol are not my delusion.
だとしても、僕にも
Yeah, yeah, you too.
曲げて新しい妄想を現実にすることは可能なはずだろ。
Even then, it should be possible for you, or even me, to just distort the prophecy, come up with a new delusion and make it into reality, right?
それがギガロマニアックス、いや黒騎士なんだろ。
Isn't that what Gigalomaniacs, I mean, Black Knights too?
でも、匠。
But, Takumi... Ayase stared my way, her gaze pleading with me.
わからないの。どうすればいいのか。
I do not know what to do. Oh God.
Come on, come on.
I was at a loss for words. The world was covered by the black miasma. The sky was pitch black, blocking out any and all light. Not even a single star remained. The black wave was already up to my hips. Felt like I was going to be washed away by its current any second now. It took everything I had to stay standing. The corpse beside me melted into the liquid and was then swept away by the churning waters. If I let it swallow me up, that was exactly what happened to me, too. The mere thought terrified me so much I wanted to scream at the top of my lungs. What do I do? What the hell do I do? I desperately tried to think of a solution. I couldn't come up with any. I was no hero, I was just no otaku freak.
No!
Even though I'd finally gotten a D-sword, I had no idea how to use it. So I ended up just being as useless as me.
No! 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 Stop it! Stop it!
Everyone will be better off if I just died. I should have gotten impaled by a bunch of stakes and bleed out. Like in the crucifixion case. But right when I thought that, I suddenly remembered something.
Oh my god!
The songs Fess had written. Their lyrics.
歌を歌うんだ。
Sing a song. Despite how it must have sounded, it wasn't something I'd come up with as a last resort. No, I was convinced that it was the best and also only solution I could have ever come up with.
歌で綾瀬の妄想を世界に拡散させ
That's
るんだ。
true! Oh my god!
Your songs are you share your delusions with the world, Ayase. And the world she spun with them captivated the youth of Shibuya. The Gladiol saga was a legend of dubious authenticity that might or might not have been true. It could have all just been Ayase's delusion and she was the only one who had any knowledge of it. But that didn't matter. The legend had been spread to the youth of Shibuya through phantasm songs. Therefore, mutual recognition had already been achieved.
だから歌うんだ。
So, sing your heart out!
グラジオールを倒す歌を歌ってよ、フェス。
Sing a song to overthrow Gladiol, Fess!
歌えというの。
Yes. Oh my god, yes!
You're telling me to sing right now.
歌を歌うことで導きが現れるって前に言ってたじゃないか。
Didn't you say that guidance appears through song or something?
そうね。言ったわ。
Yes, I did say that.
Oh my god, oh my god. This
そして
wow.
あのライブで匠と出会えた。
Oh, she's blushing.
And then I came to meet you at that concert, Takumi.
匠、
Takumi.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Ayase extended her hand to me. I took her hand in my own and squeezed it tightly.
匠は好き？私の歌。
Do you like my songs, Takumi?
うん。
Yeah.
Oh, oh my god, he did. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'd listened to the album I bought from that concert many times. I left the concert early due to my fear of crowds, but she made me want to try again and again and again.
How many times it would take? Oh my. Oh my god. Fuck it, this is the true ending. I don't care what anyone else says. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Seeing me not along, Ayase. Smiled blissfully.
ここで滅びても別にいいかもしれない。
These two are
匠がそう
just
言ってくれたから。
perfect together. Oh my god.
Well, if your words are true, then I am not bothered by the idea of perishing here.
歌うわ。聞いていて。匠。
I will sing. Listen well, Takumi.
Oh my god.
Ayase closed her eyes, took a few moments to focus, before finally letting out a deep breath. Then she opened her eyes. She was no longer Ayase anymore.
Was she wearing her rocker outfit?
She was Fess from Phantasm.
最下に契約の地を。
A contract of blood to seal our sin. She quietly murmured the song's name, and then she burst into song. Her voice reverberated toward the pitch black sky.
悔いをって悔いをって
Oh my god. Yeah, she's gonna delude herself into the rocker outfit. Yeah. I'm not gonna even try singing this. Just, you guys can, I'll just strike the stake.
闇夜を切り裂き 月光を浴びて
Ran the dark night and bathed in moonlight.
幾千もの鉄意は何時の痛みとなりて今解き放たれる
Thousands of iron hammers become thy pain. Now thou art released.
やがて叫びは宙に舞い夜空は赤く染まるだろう
Before long the screams flutter in the air, and the night skies dyed a brilliant red.
十字の杭は力となりやがて聖域へとたどり着く
The cross stakes become your strength, and you'll soon reach salvation. The lyrics were a hint.
綾瀬杭を打つんだ
Oh my god. Hello, Sunken, welcome to the stream. This is Chaos Head! Ayase, strike the stake! The song wasn't prophesizing the crucifixion case at all!
Oh my
7本の
god!
手を合わせて闇夜に打ち込むんだ
Some Umineko shit right here! Combine the 7D swords and drive them into the dark night! There was no doubt in my mind. It was a song meant to overthrow Gladiol. A song to release Ayase from her world corroded by rust and red.
綾瀬の世界を壊せ
Destroy your worlds, Ayase! Ayase stared at me. Her eyes burned with a fiery passion. Ayase looked her most beautiful when she was singing. Her energy had completely changed. The damsel in distress from before was nowhere to be seen. Ayase understood what I was trying to say, and without saying a word, she nodded. I poured all my strength into her joined hands.
Oh my god, are they gonna do Seki Hot Love Love Tango again? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
And while desperately fighting against the power of the Black Wave, I entrusted my D-Sword to Ayase.
Here we go. 7-in-1 sword.
The moment she grabbed it, it was engulfed in red light and swiftly disappeared. But it hadn't been destroyed. As if it had been guided there, the red light was taken in by Ayase's D-Sword.
Ayase is now the most powerful giggle maniac who ever lived.
Once I knew that for sure, I let go of Ayase's hand.
Fuck yes! Woohoo!
Ayase unleashed her power as a black knight. An enormous burst of wind came forth, blasting the world with enough force to make everything around her tremble. The black wave was struck by that pressure, turning into a whirlpool. There wasn't a fragment of her usual indifference in her anymore.
Yes, yes, yes! They're doing the song!
Ayase took a stance. She spread her legs, lowered her hips, and held her sword high. Her whole body was overflowing with not just strength, but a strong will. The will to look toward the future! She was just barely able to hold back her urge for pure destruction. She had to wait for the perfect opportunity to unleash it all. The red flicker of the sword grew faster.
That sword is that which bends fate to its will!
That sword is that which converges all sorrows.
Oh my god, this is
That sword is that which interferes with the transcendental place. Fueled by wicked hearts, designed to rend others, its edge would double. It was the manifestation of all the cries for salvation that arose from Ayase's soul, an embodiment of Ayase's chaotic heart.
It is sunken. It is.
Ayase's gaze was focused on a single point. The black heavens. The ones that shrouded my blue sky. The ones that shrouded Ayase's red sky. A sky born from all the impurity dwelling within wicked hearts. One that brought nothing but darkness to this world. The only thing I could do was pray. Would the Black Knight's triumph, or would Gladiol prevail? Our fate was resting on Ayase's shoulders. And yet, for some inexplicable reason, I knew. Just as foretold in the legend Ayase had orchestrated. We would never lose to the wicked-hearted king. So, Ayase, strike it! Strike it, and pierce through the world itself!
Yeah!
Open. Oh, heaven's gate!
Oh my god!
Delusion driver. Ekpyrosis! Her entire body curved like a bow being drawn. And then, with all the strength vested in her, she cast her shot forth!
Oh my god! This is amazing! Oh my god!
Sword carved a trail of light, blew away the darkness with a loud boom, and pierced through the vermilion heavens! It had completely penetrated it.
Yes, yes, I was waiting for this! The sky began to crack.
The crack spread through the entire sky, and before long, accompanied by a flood of sound.
Oh my god! The entire world shattered! Fuck yes! Peak, 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 peak! Yes, 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 yes! Oh my god! Standing motherfucking ovation. Okay. This game has shot up my rankings. I don't care what anyone says, that's the true ending. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. That was the true ending. I don't fucking care. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was even more epic than the fucking normal ending. Oh my god. Is there a post-credits? God, you could not make a better ending. Oh my god. Okay, please don't have like a wank wank they all lost thing at the end.
When I came to, the brilliant light had returned to the world. The sky was blue. The color that couldn't be put into words.
Oh wait, is this Ayase? Is this Ayase or Takumi? And yet I knew. The sky I was looking at right now was most definitely blue. Is this Ayase or Takumi? I'm not sure. Gladio must have been overthrown. Or at the very least the black miasma plaguing the world had disappeared. Oh no, this is Takumi. And now a warm, soft hand tightly clasped my own. Ayase was standing by my side, looking up to the exact same sky I was. Peak. Fucking peak. Without saying a word, tears poured from her eyes. And this is exactly like Shogun. This is exactly like Shogun and Rimi. Oh my god. Takumi, you still got it. You still got it from your original dad, whatever. Oh my god. To think blue was such a beautiful color.
見えるの
You can see it?
見えるわ。
I can.
匠が見ているのと同じ色の空が。
I am seeing the same color in the sky as you, Takumi.
And what a clear color it was. So clear I could feel it in my chest. So clear it almost hurt to look at. Who knew that the sky above was so clear? Before now, I'd never once realized. Shibuya was in shambles, transformed into a city of death.
And it's amazing because all the other girls are alive too. They were like unconscious, but they were still alive. Oh my god.
Not even a glimmer of its former glory was left in it. And yet, Ayase, appearing more dazzling than ever, looked fondly over it all.
世界はこんなにも美しいのに。
How could there possibly be a better ending than this? You cannot tell me there's a better ending than this. I could never have imagined the world would be such a beautiful place.
And with those words, Ayase gently clasped my hand.
A contracted blood to seal our sin. That's the fucking true. I don't care. That I just saw the true ending. I will see. Oh, this is it, isn't it? It's this. And hey, all the girls lived. Like, they were all alive too. So I definitely think that seems like the best ending. Yeah, he didn't confront NoaH, but so the fuck what? Like, we saw that in the other alternate routes called the common route and things like that. Oh my god. No. Fucking peak. Absolute fucking peak. And yeah, I'm guessing this is the true ending right here. This blue sky thing up here. Oh my god. Next time, true ending. I don't care. I just saw the true ending and you cannot convince me otherwise. You cannot convince me otherwise.
That is everything I could have ever asked of this story. My God. My God, I'm gonna remember this forever because of this ending. You guys. That was everything I could have asked out of this story. Seriously. Oh, there's another bonus thing after the true ending. Oh, that's cool. Oh my God, you guys. LH? I don't know. I originally got it from Large Hadron Collider. From Daru's line in Steins Gate about the Large Hadron Collider is kind of moe. So I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cute. So, hey, I'll be LH Collider. Kind of moe in a weird sciencey way. Because I have some science degrees. So I thought it kind of fit. And I like anime junk. So yeah, that's why the name. Oh my God, you guys. That was just beyond fucking peak. Seriously. Oh my God. Is the true ending that short that I could do it all in one episode? Really? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, man. Alright, you guys. Until next time, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.